Welcome to session 3. First seek to understand and then to be understood. Well, in the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Covey offers us an example to illustrate the power of listening to others with empathy. He says, if all the air was sucked out of the room you are sitting in right now, what would happen to your interest in this video? Well, you wouldn't care about the video. You wouldn't care about anything except getting air. Survival would be your only motivation. But now that you have air, it doesn't motivate you. This is one of the greatest insights in the field of human motivation. Satisfied needs do not motivate. It's only the unsatisfied needs that motivates. Next to physical survival, the greatest need of a human being is psychological survival. To be understood, to be affirmed, to be validated, to be appreciated. When you listen with empathy to another person, you give that person psychological air. And after that vital need is met, you can then focus on influencing or problem solving. Well, here's an example from Covey's book, which describes a time he experienced a shift in his paradigm. Imagine yourself that you are sitting on a bus. People are sitting quietly, some reading newspapers, some lost in thought, some resting with their eyes closed. It is calm, peaceful scene. Then suddenly, a man and his children enter the subway. The children are so loud and naughty that instantly the whole climate changes. The man sits down next to you and closes his eyes, apparently oblivious to the situation. The children still yelling back and forth, throwing things, even grabbing people's papers. It is very disturbing. And yet, the man sitting next to you does nothing. It is difficult not to feel irritated. You cannot believe that he could be so insensitive to just let his children run wild like that and do nothing about it, taking no responsibility at all. It is easy to see that everyone else on the subway feels irritated too. So finally, with what you feel is unusual patience and restraint, you turn to him and say, "Sir, your children are really disturbing a lot of people. I wonder if you couldn't control them a little more." The man lifts his gaze and as to come to consciousness of the situation for the first time, and he says softly to you, "Oh, you're right. I guess I should do something about it. We just came from the hospital where their mother died. It's about an hour ago and I don't know what to think and I guess they don't know either how to handle this." Can you imagine what you feel at that moment? Your paradigm shifted. Suddenly you see things differently. And because you see differently, you think differently. You feel differently. You behave differently. Your irritation vanishes. You don't have to worry about controlling your attitude or behavior. Your heart is filled with the man's pain. Feelings of empathy and compassion flowed freely. "Your wife just died? Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you tell me about it? What can I do to help?" Everything changed in an instant. I would like you guys to talk to each other about what you experienced now while you heard this story and just share it with each other. Enjoy the session.